Back into Weather Command this morning. We're going to take it right out into the tropics, into the western Pacific, which has been not just active, but able to produce and sustain some very powerful typhoons. We still have Dolphin on our radar. Dolphin hovering near Okinawa, which is the home of a major U.S. Air Force base. It hasn't made landfall, but it is still very impressive as you look at it via satellite from just yesterday. Right now, Dolphin is about the equivalent of a Category 1 hurricane. It just gets a typhoon name when you're in a different part of the basin. And it is bringing to the island some tropical storm force winds. It is expected to make a landfall in China on Sunday and then gradually weaken. You know, you talk about how intense these typhoons have been able to get. It is a good part of the forecast that they are weakening. They're just not weakening incredibly fast. And so here's Dolphin here when you look at the basin. We had another tropical depression that has really just kind of washed out over the Philippines. But when I say washed out, it brought drenching rain and flooding rain to the Philippines. And now another named typhoon over off to the east, another system over there. We look to U.S. interests here, Northern Mariana Islands as well as Guam getting some of that tropical moisture, but nothing in terms of large impact. When you look at the threats moving forward, we continue to keep an eye on Dolphin as it heads towards China's mainland there. And we'll be talking about Dolphin until we get into even early next week. This is a look up close at that latest advisory. We'll get another one later in the morning, but moving off to the southwest now, this is moving around 10 miles per hour. And again, those winds sustained at 105 miles per hour. So again, it is still a hurricane. And I think the thing to remember is that it was a super typhoon. We had winds, I want to say around 165 miles per hour. So anytime you get a storm that intense and that strong, it does take a minute to wind down. Also, everything starts to spread out. So you get an even more expansive field, especially when it comes to those tropical storm force winds. But certainly you get closer to that eye wall. And I mean, it's still a feisty, intense storm, and thinking about also all the swells that are going to be associated with it in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, it's always those storms that have the maximum potential to grow, that do, and then start to expand and turn outward. They can be surprising.
Yeah.
They can really bring some big impacts. And this thing has had just a very large wind field. And so even yesterday when we were checking in on it, we had tropical storm force winds and these outer bands moving over Okinawa. Look at that view of it as it came dangerously close.
Very close. And I mean, arguably Okinawa not on the best side of it. Trying to find some reports out of Okinawa, just limited stuff that's available to us this morning. We were trying to figure out earlier, I don't think this was technically a landfall, but I think we're working on the details there. I guess the first landfall would technically be as it heads towards China, but you can see you have several small islands there, and a very intense storm. So just looking at enhanced satellites, still some strong storms associated as you get closer to the center. And this is a look at the forecast cone.
Wild that we've only been watching these types of storms in the Western Pacific this season. Perhaps we shouldn't be too surprised. The Atlantic's always a slow one to wake up, but we got further confirmation that this season in the Atlantic could very well be below average because